I'm calling this one as a fatal accident because there's no way anybody survived that short of the hand of God. We have to have resolution. Something has to give.
Hopefully we'll make it to the truck.
This is what happens when you use your flagpole in desert winds. Wow. You also don't want to treat your RV like that.
This is probably a first for us, I believe. We have been sick in the RV before, but not on a travel day. Like, it hit me hard. Like I told you when y'all saw our last video in the Talking Heads, that at the end of the video that we had to miss some of the events. And then it just hit really strong Saturday night, which was last night. I'm like, oh, I think I'm dying. I'm at death's door. And then Matthew woke up and he started not feeling well. So, and we have to travel today. We've been here 2 weeks and it's travel day. We gotta go. And so this is what it's like moving when you're sick. All right, Sickly Wonder, are you ready to go?
Boy, that has such a ring to it. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's get it.
All right, y'all. We just left Imperial Dam and we got water and we dumped our tanks. Now we haven't told you where we're going. We're going to AGM, which stands for American Girl Mine. We have more of our rubber chicken gang there, and then the ones that we were with at the rally is going to join us this week as well. And we're having a chicken flock off because the Canadian rubber chickens are going to start making their migration back to Canada. And we're having a border hookup pop-up concert out there too.
We're looking forward to all of it. We just hope we get to feeling better soon.
Yeah, hope we feel better real soon because we want to be able to enjoy everybody's company and the concert and everything.
Because we don't know when we're going to see all these people again.
I know.
So y'all, what you just saw was probably the safest angle to see, because what I saw from the driver's side, there were a couple RVs. It looked like there was at least one on the left-hand side of the road, one on the right-hand side of the road, and they were fine. I don't know if they had any involvement in this accident, but I'm calling this one as a fatal accident because there's no way anybody survived that short of the hand of God, because it was a small sedan, maybe even a Mazda Miata type or a little Buick Roadster, something that size. And it was flat upside down. There was no cabin, like the part where our shoulders and heads are right now. That wasn't there. It was just crunched. So we don't know who it is and we don't know any of their family, but if you don't mind, you could say a prayer and God knows who they are. So at least that would maybe help comfort their loved ones. But you just never know what's going to happen on the road. I don't know what happened, but you got to be careful is all I know.
Alright, y'all, we're here at American Girl Mine and our Level Mate Pro decided, oh great, crap fell everywhere. Do you need some help?
No, I don't need help.
We didn't go that far, y'all, but stuff just kind of shifted. Anyways, our Level Mate Pro is dead. Matthew has to change the battery.
I love Level Mate Pro. It's a truly invaluable tool, but these batteries are killing me. They don't last very long.
So we should have checked it before we left Quartzsite, but we didn't.
Why am I even in here?
You're getting the manual level, so now we have to use the manual level, y'all. You're going old school.
And the only reason is because you don't actually need this to level. We have auto level, so that's all we need. But if the right side or the left side, the driver's side or passenger side is up too high, then the other side will compensate by raising the tires, and I want to avoid that. So that's why we got this. Let's see, the back will come up a tiny bit, but it's not too bad. Left to right, we're pretty darn good. Yeah, the passenger side. Oh, actually, I was wrong. The driver's side will come up just a hair.
So we don't need block.
No, we're doing, this is a good spot.
Yay.
Good spot.
Hey, y'all, we are going to, well, let me give y'all some reference. It is Wednesday. We got here on Sunday. When we got here, there were only 3 other rigs here. Now there's 6 of us. We're fixing to bring our 7th rig in to the coop, but we're going to meet them at the road. They've never been out here before, so we're going to show them where to turn.
Normally it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but there's kind of this action going on the road, and so it's best not to get lost if you have to do this in a big bus. So let's just meet them at the road, make things a little bit easier.
Right, they have a Class A Tiffin. I don't know all the numbers after it, but you know who
blah,
they are.
Blah, blah, Tiffin, yeah.
Deb and Joel from Chasing Our Sunshine. They're coming in. All right, y'all, they're a blip, but they're coming. Deb is in the lead, and Joel is following in the Class A, or it could be reverse.
And we don't know Morse code, but we flashed our lights at them, and they flashed at us, so we know they've seen the turnoff.
There they are, turning in.
One of these days, I would like to have a permanent roof. Like, I'm not plugging any companies here, just a forever roof. Like they say, get all your solar on, get everything, all your implements on your roof, and then when you're done with that and you're perfectly happy, go get your forever roof. And they take them off, except for your brackets and stuff that you use to install them. And then they spray the roof, and it's permanent. So you don't have to worry about sealing, no more Dicor, none of that stuff anymore. But we can all dream, hopefully one day.
You're like talking and kept disappearing, so I came on this side. There he is, y'all. He's still there, even though you can hear his voice.
I'm just looking really carefully so I don't miss anything.
How many spots do you have up there?
1, 2, 3, maybe 3. I mean, I did a pretty good job last time, so 3 is stretching it, but you can't really save Dicor. You just got to use it. So that's what I'm going to do, is try to use it.
So that's 3 plus the one on the back. So
yeah, 4. And it's not even the right kind of Dicor for any of those spots. This is non-self-leveling. Once you put it on there, it keeps its shape, and that's not what I want for most of it. But on the back, it's what I need, so it doesn't ooze over the side of the RV. So do what we can.
All right, y'all. This is what it looks like when you're on the roof of your RV and you have a hole up on the side and you need to get an extension ladder to get up here in order to fill in the hole with non-leveling Dicor. And this is the non-leveling Dicor, so it doesn't ooze all over the side of the RV.
Yeah, that's precisely right. It's supposed to stay where you put it. Of course, the next spot has to be a little tricky too, but not so bad.
Well, I guess this spot's good for non-leveling too, so it doesn't ooze on the side.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that side is good. I'm going over here. Let me get my little paper towel. I just have a little better safe than sorry doohickey right here. That's probably fine.
All right, y'all, I'm gonna give you a site tour here at American Girl Mine. We're set up for a pop-up concert with the Border Hookups, Nathan Andrews and Mark Cormican. And this is how everybody's parked. That's the Canadian corner down there. Supposed to have a total of 50 rigs in here. That's where the fire pit is. We're trying to expand it in the firewood pile. Got a rig coming in down there. Looks like it might be an Imagine from what I can tell here. It is really windy today. The concert's later this afternoon. All right, y'all, there they come through the wash. They They got a bunch of wood and they had 2 chainsaws between them, so we'll see what this wood looks like for the fire pit. There they come. Loaded. That's right, y'all. Click the subscribe button. Oh my goodness. Look at all that wood.
Yeah, that one I'm not touching.
All right, this is behind the scenes. What's going on?
The architect in charge, who are not me, have decided the fire pit has to move and it has to change shape. So basically, rebuild everything.
So maybe start with this hole right here
Okay.
and have it be
Long ways.
long ways, like to here.
Yeah.
And that's how you move a fire pit.
Oh, I broke a rock.
All right, it's a community affair, y'all. People are moving the rocks to make a bigger fire pit because we're supposed to have a big old crowd tonight for our fire.
Country where people would love to get their hands on quartz like
If you don't click the like button, I'm going to drop this on Matthew's toe. Click it.
All right, y'all, they're setting up for the concert. Let's go over there and give y'all a little look. This is a little behind the scenes of them setting up for the pop-up concert. And they're moving their truck probably to make more room for chairs. People just mingling and talking.
So keep your eyes on the road and your head in the stars. Find a way down the rabbit hole just a little while longer. You can change anything if you want to. Sing it like ooh, if you want to.
So, did you like the concert?
Yes, it was an awesome concert put on by 3 different acts. Nathan Andrews, Mark Cormican, and the Border Hookup.
3 headliners, y'all. It was great. And then tonight we get to have community around a fire pit that we helped build with wood that we helped get. Here is the fire pit. It hasn't been lit yet, but we had a fun time building it. Let me show you. All that wood you just saw, we're trying to make it last because some of us are going to be here for a while, but here's the fire. The fire pit is now long. It started out as a traditional tiny fire pit. We made it longer. We also moved it, and now it has all of this glorious wood, cardboard, and you see all these chairs are going to be filled by people, and we're going to have a good time.
Canadians are leaving. Doug and Sue are going that way. Bruce and Mia are pulling out this way. So sad. It's sad.
It is sad. So what does an upside down fire look like the next day? If you're ever curious, there's so much heavy fuel at the base of the fire. It gets so incredibly hot. You remember all that wood that we put on the fire last night? Look at this. There's just nothing left. I mean, it's just pure ash. You could roll over this with a shovel or a tire or something and it would just turn to powder. So that's what's left. That's the way a fire should be. Nothing remains.
Alright, y'all, we're at the back of the site where Doug and Bruce used to be, and look how much it's cleared out since the concert, the Border Hookup pop-up concert. It has really cleared out. We're the only ones still left down here in this section. We still have some more rigs over there on that side of the road. And we still have, today's Wednesday, and we are not leaving till Saturday, so most people left today. Here is a shot from the roof. How empty it looks. Remember, we had a whole bunch of rigs right here surrounding us. We were completely surrounded. Now it's completely empty, so this is what it looks like when you're left, one of the last ones to leave after a big event. Still some people still left here with us, but in this immediate section that we're in on this side of the road, completely empty. We even had people on that side of the wash, y'all.
Good morning, everybody. This is a dust storm. This is what a dust storm looks like, and the amazing part is we're not even in a very sandy area. We're in a gravelly area, but the wind is so strong it's picking up whatever dust there is and it's blowing it. This is what we have to look forward to today, which is why I'm glad we're in an RV and not a tent. So we will be fine. We have everything we need.
Look at that, y'all.
Wow.
I hope
You can
y'all
hardly see anything.
Hope you can see it. The sun is like right there. Look at that. Oh my goodness, y'all.
Y'all, it's been cold and rainy today. It's been really rainy. Now it's very cloudy still. And it's kind of a question, can we survive with just solar today or not? The batteries are at like 44%. Maybe we could survive. I don't know, but we're gonna be leaving soon. In fact, tomorrow we're supposed to be leaving. And we got a lot of stuff to charge and whatnot, so we're just gonna try the generator. And I've been trying to use this darn thing all morning and I can't get it started. I'm at my wit's end. We don't have the budget to just go buy another one, although that may be what you see happening. Honestly, I don't know. But it feels like the engine itself is locking up. So sometimes I can pull it. Here, if I pull it to where it catches, then I can try to yank it. But if I pull it all the way through that, then it's just gonna break the cord because it's happened twice. I know this generator, so. It's not connecting.
So it's a dual fuel and it won't even work with propane.
This is supposed to be a quick connect. It's supposed to just snap in here, but as you can see, this outer ring does not come in to lock it.
I'd say this is not a very good generator.
No, this generator is a piece of junk. And I know we've said before, everything we've told you before has been our honest opinion at the time. You know, your opinion changes as the facts on the ground change. So the facts on the ground at the very first was that it started and then the recoil broke, and then the recoil got fixed thanks to our friend Joe, and then it started up on the first pull after that one. That was a few episodes ago. That was real life. We were pretty much happy with it at that point. Then we started having problems with starting it. Well, it was frustrating, but it worked. It always ended up working. And then at the end of the day, we don't necessarily need easy, we just need it to work, right? That's what you need. You need stuff to work. So we were like, all right, grin and bear it. It works. It's what it does. Now, I can't get anything to work. I mean, nothing. So, and we've talked to other people, both online and in person, mostly online, people who are much smarter than we both are put together when it comes to engines. And of all the many possibilities it could be, it sounds like it could be an expensive fix. Some of you might be screaming at your TVs right now, oh, that's easy, it's blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but for everybody who has told us, oh, they're sure it's one thing, you got literally dozens of other people, literally, who have said, oh, it's something else. So you get it to a small engine shop, and how long does it take them to do that? How many dollars do they spend on this to try to get it, because they're sure it's one thing and it's not, and it turns out to be something else and something else and something else. And then you get a piece of junk that might not be fixed because they want to replace all these parts because, oh, they're sure this is what it is, but everybody's sure of something different. As sure as one person is, everybody's sure of a different thing. So now I can't get the propane to work. What a good day. But I tell you what, it's like Sean tries to remind me, and sometimes I just need to hear it. God's in control. No matter how frustrating this is, God's in control, and He's got this. I don't know what the solution is going to be, but there is a solution. And God's in control, and my peace does not come from my situation. Thank God for that, because this situation stinks, quite honestly, and I'm fed up to here with it. But that's not where my peace comes from. My peace comes from knowing where my eternity is, and it comes from knowing who God is and who He is in my life. And I'm not trying to preach to you, I'm just telling you the truth. I could get bogged down in how horrible this is, because it is, or we don't have power, we can't stick around, we got to make a rash decision on the last minute, but that's not where my tranquility comes from. So I'm not going to lose my mind. Life goes on.
Hey y'all, we are coming to you live from California.
But by the time you see this, it won't be live, but it's live for us, so that's all that counts, I guess.
And can you believe we are staying in California and it's FREE?
Now, we don't know a lot about camping in California. We really don't, because we don't have much experience with it, except right here. An American Girl Mine and, what's the other one? Sidewinder?
Sidewinder.
Yeah, because that is also FREE. So
that's Felicity, California, and this is Winter Haven, California.
That's what they say, but there's, as you look behind you, there's no town here. So American Girl Mine should come up anytime you type it in on a map. Honestly, that should be big enough of an area to come up.
Yeah, so we're able to stay in California and it's not expensive because we're really close to Yuma.
Yes.
So we do our shopping in Yuma.
Yeah. Our shopping, we do our diesel in Yuma, we get gas for the generator in Yuma, we do all of that in Yuma, and it's only like 35 to 40 minutes, so it's not too far.
So because we do our shopping in Yuma, we got here, we've been here almost 2 weeks, but the first week we got here, the time change hadn't happened yet, y'all. So when we like to stay on Arizona time because we were going to do all of our shopping and stuff in Yuma, but when we got here, half the group said, you know what, we're just going to go ahead and be on California time. So that was the laughing joke between the two sets of communities. You had the California community, and
which was more so the Canadians,
right? And then you had the Arizona community. So anytime we were like, well, do you want to meet and do this, or do you want to do that, have a campfire, we're like, Arizona time, or you'd have to be like, no, that's California time. In fact, the concert started on California time before the time change.
Now we're all on California time because Arizona is stubborn. Whether you like it or not, they're stubborn. So now we're all in Pacific time, so there's no discrepancy.
Yeah, so that's the big debate, y'all. What do y'all think about the time change? I think I'm like, someone said, I like that Arizona doesn't do the time change thing, and which the rest of the country would follow, because I would like to stay on permanent daylight savings time.
Right, that's the difference. Arizona stays on standard time. I would love for everybody to stay on daylight savings time. And the reason is because when I get off work, I'd like to have a little sunshine. You're not making the day longer, you're just kind of moving it a little bit. So, but that's not up to us. Man, if things were up to us, things would be a lot different in this world. But since it's not, what's your opinion? What do you think about it? You want daylight savings or not, or you don't care?
But it was just a great time of community out here in the middle of the desert in California, and it was free. The concert was free too. All of these performers performed for free.
Yeah, and they did a great job. So it was, you wouldn't know it was a free performance. We got a heck of a deal, so it was a lot of fun.
So
that is until the generator came along.
The generator, and as Matthew explained to y'all earlier, he was having a lot of issues, and as of right now, it's about 3:25, still not working.
So we don't have a solution yet, and as you know, power is essential. I mean, we're not tenting it here. This is an RV. We have systems to run. We have computers to run. We have cooking to do. Even taking a shower requires the water heater, unless you just love cold water, which I don't.
And the water pump uses.
So it's pretty essential for us to have power here, y'all. So what are we gonna do? I don't know exactly what we're gonna do yet, but we have some things in mind. We don't like any of the possibilities, but you're gonna have to stick around for the next episode, and I promise you, you will get a resolution in the next episode, because we have to have resolution. Something has to give. That's all we can say about it right now. But as of the next episode, you will know what happened, and so will we, and I hope we like it. And y'all, if you like this channel and you like seeing us every week, what would really help us out is just leave a comment in the comment section. I know a lot of you are watching on TV, so just head to your phone or head to your computer on your own time, whenever you get a chance, and just leave us a comment, even something that says, hello. That's enough, that's good. YouTube will look at that and say, oh, we need to show your stuff to other people. That would really help us out. So just tell us hello if that's all you want to do.
That's a great idea. Yeah, we would love just to say hi, just to let us know that you're out there watching. Yeah, just saying like a greeting, like a hello. And also, if you are watching on the TV, you can like on the TV and you can subscribe on the TV as well.
Gooseneck. And they recorded, they brought in an 11-inch telescope, and they started at 6 o'clock, and they were still there when they were got to see Saturn, got to see Neptune.